Homeboy Pusha T and his bro Malice have a new Clips album, and they got a new single off of that bad boy called So Be It. And on this record, Pusha is talking. He said, "You cried in front of me, you died in front of me. Calabasas took your chick and your pride in front of me. Her utopia had moved right up the street and her lip gloss was popping. She ain't need you to eat. The net gon' call it the way they see it. But I got the video I can share and they eat it. They wouldn't believe it, but I can't unsee it. Lucky I ain't TMZ it, so be it," said Pusha. Who is Pusha talking about on this fourth verse of this new record? Apparently he's talking about Travis Scott. In a new interview with GQ, Pusha revealed that him and his bro Malice recorded the entire Clips album with Pharrell, who produced the entire thing, at his studio in Paris. That's the Louis Vuitton headquarters. And apparently a couple years back, Travis Scott called Pharrell like, "Yo, I want to play y'all some of my new music." This is probably 2023. According to Pusha, Travis arrives at the studio and he's laughing, smiling, jumping around. And according to Pusha, doing his monkey dance. And then Travis played Pharrell some of this new music. And there was a record, if you remember, Meltdown, which featured Drake. But Travis apparently played a version of the record that did not include Drake's verse. Record comes out months later, and if you remember, Drake's verse went a little something like this: "I melt down the tapes that I bought for your boss. Give a fuck about the hair of this shit. Since V not around, the members that hung up the Louis, they not even wearing that shit. Don't come to me about no repairing no shit. Don't come to the boy about sparing some shit. You lucky that Vogue was suing, because I would have been in the Wassas in Paris and shit." So that is clearly a verse from Drake to Pharrell and Pusha clearly didn't like that Travis knew Drake was on this record, but played them a different iteration of it. According to Pusha, Travis just doesn't hold to any standard. He's done this a lot. He has no picks. He'll do this with anybody. He did it with Sicko Mode, on which Drake seems to diss Kanye despite Drake's close ties to him. Push then referenced the fact Travis was on that Rolling Loud stage saying, "Play like that. He don't have no picks, no loyalty." We obviously know like that ended up being about Drake from Kendrick. Push said he'll jump around whatever it feels like. He'll cling onto whatever he feels is hot, but you can play those games with those people. We're not in your mix. Keep your mix over there, said Pusha, because at the end of the day, I don't play how y'all play. To me, that's really was like, Travis is a whore of the music industry, said Pusha T. Yeah, man. Clearly, Pusha is a big loyalty guy, and he likes things cut and dry. And the games that Travis is playing, which for anybody familiar, what Travis is doing is music industry / corporate games, right? It's a combination of the two. It works for Travis. He can be on this wave for a few months, that wave for a few months. And I've heard this myself about Travis behind the scenes, but it's smart business. You can say what you want. This is corporate America, y'all. It's smart business to act like everything is good when somebody's in your face. And you pretty much rock them to sleep, and then you do what you got to do 2-3 months down the line when you need somebody else. I just want people to realize that musicians are competitors at the highest level. I know it's not a sport technically, but be clear. You got artists like Pusha T that have put a lot of sweat equity in the game, whether you like, love, or don't care for his music. You can't ignore that he's put a lot of work into his craft over the years. What do y'all think artists are doing when they're on the couch, they on YouTube, they on IG, and they looking at a Travis Scott have 50,000 people at his festival in this country, that country, Rolling Loud? Y'all think other artists are happy? Listen, I'm a content creator. I love when my friends in the space win, but I'm also jealous. And when people that I don't know win or don't care for win, I'm just jealous. Like, competitors at the ultimate level compete. I come from the Kobe era. I'm not surprised one bit that Pusha probably was already on the fence about how Travis has been able to have his success in music, right? And then you add in the fact that Travis did this both sides of the fence game with Pusha, with Malice, and with, more importantly, Pharrell. Y'all already heard how Kendrick feel about Pharrell. I don't like the way you popping shit at Pharrell. For him, I inherit the beef. Yeah, throw that Pusha P. Let me see you Pusha T. You better I'll spit it again at him and you think about pushing. You get like how all this stuff is like intertwined. I wouldn't be mad. I wouldn't be surprised one bit if Kendrick and Travis Scott are in this big fuddle that is rap over this big drama field that's been rap over the last calendar year since that infamous Like That record. I'm telling you, I don't have to love Pusha T's music to respect him as a man. He came with a messy approach to this project because we know nowadays when artists drop music, they got to give you a little meat on the bone. They got to be dissing somebody, some sublims. For Pusha's case, he's just straight out letting you know, I don't rock with Travis Scott. Everybody does it. And the people that's on Pusha's radar this album cycle is none other than Travis Scott and Kanye West, which is interesting because many people thought this album would be about Drake. I wonder, were some of the labels like Def Jam a little hesitant to be a part of this album, not just because of the Drake jabs, but maybe because of a Travis Scott jab, right? Like, he's a big entity as well. Time, love, and support. Let me know y'all thoughts. Pusha, man, this dude is diabolical every time he comes around. It's Pharrell's favorite time of the year, ladies and gentlemen. The NBA playoffs are intense, and my sponsor partners over at Underdog want to make that intensity worth your while. Underdog has released a new game that I am really feeling called Ladders, and I'll break it down to you. It's simple. You can win up to 100 times your money by selecting 3 to 5 players who you think will go off throughout a series. As a player hits a higher rung, your payout will jump up. It's simple as that. And when you sign up, all you got to do is use your boy promo code Ferro, F-E-R-R-O. You know I'm going to throw you a few dollars extra on your first deposit. Try Ladders out right now, only available on Underdog. Enjoy the Western Conference, Eastern Conference, and NBA Finals.